take some fat. Howdy, welcome to the channel. It's been a rainy few days. Your girlfriend and I have been looking for something nice and comforting to eat. Something rich, something creamy, a little complex, and something bacony too. Came to the conclusion of chicken corn chowder, homemade, right in the Dutch oven on the stove. Before we get into that, I gotta go to the store. I gotta get what we need to prep the veggies, everything like that, down to the spices. And let's head out to the store and we'll get cooking. Sounds like a plan? Let's go. Prep is finally done. Now we can cook. First thing you need for corn chowder is corn, obviously. We opted for some fire roasted corn. You can use frozen fire roasted if you have to. I used a little bit at the end, but I opted to roast my own corn. I used 4 ears here. Gonna cover them all up with some butter, nice, all over the place. Then I'm gonna hit it with a generous pinch of salt all over the place. And then we're gonna hit some nice fresh cracked pepper all over the place. Flip those bad boys and hit them on every single side. Once those are covered, we're going to use my favorite seasoning, smoked paprika. Get that all over there, get a nice smoky flavor to it, and we're going to take this thing to the grill. We're going to kiss these bad boys on the grill for about 5 minutes in total. Just keep an eye on them, flip them around a bunch, keep that grill roaring hot because you want some nice color and caramelization on there to get that roasty flavor and that roasty look for the corn. Yeah, that's looking pretty perfect right there. Let's go ahead and move this off to the side, and we're going to get to do some corn stripping. I have a little corn stripper tool. You can use a knife, whatever works for you. Just be careful, because both knives and corn strippers are very sharp. Please just do it in a bowl. Don't do what I did and do it on a cutting board where you have to shoot corn all over your counter, kind of like I just did right there. Next up, we got bacon. I used about ½ pound, 6 slices. Just a quick chop on these. Just want to cut them up so they're about 1 inch thick. And then we're going to drop into a roaring hot Dutch oven right on the stove and listen to those puppies sizzle. Alright, while we let that bacon baconate, let's make our spice blend here. We're going to start off with 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of white pepper, 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, and about a quarter or a half teaspoon of crushed red pepper, whatever your spice preference is. We're going to grind the crushed red pepper flakes between our fingers. Helps release the oil and bring out a lot more flavor. We're going to tie off some rosemary and thyme into a nice herb bouquet. Put that bacon off to the side. We'll worry about that later.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
We're going to reserve that bacon fat, and we're going to dump our veggies we cut earlier right into it. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter, which we should have done earlier to help emulsify, but regardless, it's there now. Now let's cook the seasoning. You got to cook your seasoning. If you don't, you're not cooking right. You got to build the spices from the bottom up. After that, we'll toss in our garlic. Let that go quick. Don't want to burn it. Once that's all looking good, we are going to deglaze this with some nice dry white wine. I used a Cabernet Sauvignon Blanc. Whatever wine or beer you want to use, have at it. Once the alcohol's all cooked off from the wine, we're going to build our roux. To do that, you're going to add 1/3 cup of flour to all this mixture here. You're going to stir it up. You're going to let the flour cook off a little bit. It's going to turn into a nice, light, nutty brown and get kind of pasty. Once it's kind of pasty, you know you got the right consistency. From that, we're going to add our 5 cups of stock. Going to stir it up, let everything kind of cook together for a couple minutes here, and then we're going to dump in our herb bouquet that we made earlier. Stir that in, let that go for a little bit. Next, we're going to add up our nicely diced russets that we had soaking so they don't oxidize right into it. Next in goes that cream. Stir that in there nice and slow. This is starting to really look like a chowder, guys. We're going to add our corn we cooked earlier. Stir that puppy in there. And then once those guys are in there, we're going to add up that rotisserie chicken we got from the store. All I did was just shred it off to the side, and I'm just dumping that right in there as well. Stir it all in, and oh man, I'm telling you, we got ourselves some chowder. We're going to let this go on the stove for probably about a half hour. It's going to start to look beautiful, golden, creamy, delicious, and just wait. Just watch how I build this thing here, and I'm telling you, just enjoy, guys. Let's build this thing. Got a nice flaky biscuit on the bottom. Big scoop of chowder right over the top of that biscuit. Oh yeah. Now we're going to get that bacon on there. There it is. Perfect garnish there. Add the scallion. And that is one steamy, warm, mouth-watering bowl of chowder right there, guys. Don't take it from me. Just listen to my crappy audio. Tell you what I really think of it. Freaking good. Perfect rainy dinner. That's my chicken corn chowder. I really encourage you guys to make this recipe. I'll put the whole recipe in the description of the video for you. Honestly, thank you so much if you made it to the end of the video at this point. It's obviously my first video. We're going to get the smooth, streamlined process, but you're here because you probably watched a lot of my videos that I post on my Instagram story all the time with cooking, so I figure putting them into a nice, neat little place on YouTube is going to be fantastic. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel, tell your friends, share the video, let them know Mike's cooking, and I'm here. I'm going to cook for you guys. I'm going to drop some recipes. Leave any information you want from me in the comments. Give me ideas for recipes. Give me some critiques, whatever. I'm here for it. I'm here for you guys. I'm here to cook, and I just love having fun doing it. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys.